What's up, folks? How we doing? Thanks for checking out the video. In this one, we're going to use 2 AI agents to build a custom professional website on Replit. So bear with me, check it out. This is how I'm starting to build Replit sites and work on Firebase and some of these other vibe code platforms. And I find that the detail that I'm getting in some of these applications and websites is just much higher than the detail than I would be able to do myself if I spent all day trying to come up with these prompts, right? Okay, so we're going to start off here on Gemini. When I first come in, it's at 2.5 Flash. We're going to swap this over to 2.5 Pro. As you can see, reasoning, math, and code. That's what we're doing over here. Okay, so now we're on Gemini 2.5 Pro. I've already got a prompt for Gemini, and basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask Gemini to create a Replit prompt. And I've got Replit over here waiting, ready to go. Right? So we're using the coding knowledge and analytical knowledge and organizational knowledge of Gemini to put together a prompt that we're then going to use in Replit that's going to create a high-end, great-looking, great-performing website that is very unique. Right? Okay, so let's do it. Write a Replit prompt for a single-page professional-looking website for a cleaning company. I always like to swap out the actual or leave a note in the original prompt that specifies what this website is going to be about. You'll find that it just ties it, understands, right? It ties it together. It's going to use that reasoning to tie it together for a cleaning company or an automotive company or a landscaping company or a real estate business, all that, right? Okay, for a cleaning company, the stunning one-page website features a hero section, about section, service section, and reviews section, and a request quotes section. So we're going to pop that into Gemini 2.5 Pro. And as you can see, we are going to get a super detailed prompt. Just read through this for a second. Hero section, everything is specified. Very good. Sparkle Clean Service, that's fine. As you can see, by adding in the cleaning service, then we're getting the details about what a cleaning service is doing. Okay. All right, so that looks good. One thing you always want to do when you're generating these prompts or generating anything from AI is to, once it's made something that you like, tell it to make it better. And then it's going to rewrite that, and it's going to make it better, quicker, to the point. You usually end up with a much better product. So that's part of what we're doing when we're AI coding, creating media with AI, is we're almost milling the information out of the AI. It's not just plugging into ChatGPT and copying it out and then taking it somewhere else, right? So as you can see, this is a condensed version. Everything on this looks good. Alright, so we're going to copy up this whole section that basically explains everything, every point, everything in the website, right? Now we're going to pop it over here to Replit, and we are going to paste it. But first we're going to say, create a single page professional website for a cleaning company. Want to make dang sure that it knows exactly what we're making this website for. That's very important as you're making websites for all sorts of things, right? And now that we've done that, copy, paste, and it's going to paste our entire large prompt in there. So create a single page profile professional website for a cleaning company. Use this data as a blueprint for the website build. And let's do this. Alright, so now the end result is going to be clean, robust, and pretty much spot on. I'm going to be able to just swap out the business name that it gives it, the Sparkle Clean Elite, with any other business name in my community or city or any state or city, and it's going to look awesome. Now we're going to get a preview here, and we've already got a blueprint. Tech stack, modern web app, initial version, premium single page, cleaning company website with interactive elements, form validity, and professional design. And I'm just going to wait for it to populate the preview. Alright, single page, free estimate already goes to the bottom. If you wanted to tell it a color palette, you could. I like to wait to the very end to do that. All these images I'll have to swap out with more relevant images, and in many cases I get those images from Canva AI, which is doing a much better job of producing quality images and logos these days. Alright, we got some review section, and this is going to be the mobile section. As you can see, it'll open up and okay. Yep, this looks fine. We're going to go with this. Approved plan. There we go. So we've already got the base for a business website. It's still working to code all this. Once it's done, these buttons will connect and jump down page. But they're all going to anchor. See, free estimate is going to go down to the bottom. This is going to be the about services. Yeah, services section, about section, reviews, and that's your contact and quote section. And we can dress this up quite a bit with Replit, but this is just the start. We can change all of everything you see, all the text, all the links is very easily manipulated. Get my free estimate. So let me show you how easy it is to change things. As you can see, it's still building it out. So when you're vibe coding, don't be afraid to just get up and walk away, go get something to drink, and give it a few minutes, right? If you get frustrated with it right off the bat and start changing commands and doing things, you can mess up your code. And that brings me into, you want to vibe code with clean code. So as we're building these apps, start with the framework of the application, right? Don't mess with the colors or any parallax on the images, anything like that. Just work to swap out the images to something that's going to work for you. You can swap out this image with a video, which is really cool, and you can make that video in Canva. I'll make another video for that, though. You can connect this to maps. This can be connected in several different ways to your business. And yeah, so I'll just show you how to change some of the stuff around on this website, right? And this is definitely not a finished product. This is very bare bones. I would dress this up quite a bit before I prepare it for, you know, a client or for sale or anything like that, right? Okay, so we're just going to change this button to where it says get my free estimate. And one thing you need to know about vibe coding is at least kind of what you're talking about. What section is what section? So this is your header section, your hero section, services section, about section, reviews section, and contact section, and footer. So when you're vibe coding, you need to know what you're looking at or what you're trying to change, right? So we're changing the button on the hero section. So change the text in the button on the heroes section to this. parentheses, get quotes. Now this is very, very simple, but this is just I guess a tutorial just to show you guys how some of this gets changed. Alright, we're at 10 minutes, 22 seconds. I'll say a few more things about this. What I just did is how you would change any text or image or button on the entire website. It does get more complicated when you're connecting payment options or calendars or things with functions. You can scale and build anything you want, anything you can imagine on this platform, and you can do it through vibe coding, but you have to make sure that you understand what you're asking for and you understand how that gets set up, right? Okay. There we go. It changed to get quote. So you just have to tell it what to change and it will change it. Last thing I want to talk about is your agent over your assistant. Okay, so like up here by agent, this is our development agent, right, that we're chatting with. You can go back and read what we've changed and what the agent has done. You can open a new tab and you can upload files, you can search for files, you can preview things. Here's your agent. You can pull up the assistant. The assistant can answer questions for you, can make comfortable file management and basic troubleshooting. So the assistant can also make changes for you, but the assistant is not quite as code ready as your agent is, right? Your agent is your code developer. Your assistant is like your content assistant. The assistant is cheaper to deal with when it comes to usage. So use agent to handle all the major code changes, implementation of API connects or functions, that sort of thing. Use assistant for changing text or changing a color scheme, that sort of thing, and you'll use less of your credits for your account. Okay. Alright, so we'll go ahead and end it here. This just gives you a basic understanding of Replit, how it works, and again, this website is now a starting point. I would then go in and start finishing everything you would see. Yep, the links are working now. Everything you would see on this site to personalize it for specific businesses. But you know, this beats the heck out of using WordPress and keeping all the updates updated and troubleshooting bugs and that sort of thing. Replit is a great service for building simple websites that you can scale on as a business. Thanks for checking out the video. Be sure to smash that subscribe button, hit the like button. Let me know if you want to talk about web development or if you have any questions or if you're kind of going through this journey with me as well too. And if you're interested in Replit, I've got a link in the description below that will help you get signed up. So thanks for checking out the video. Y'all take care.